Roughly 4 billion years ago, a moment of celestial chaos reshaped not just the Moon, but the entire inner solar system. This period, known as the Lunar Cataclysm, or Late Heavy Bombardment, saw a dramatic spike in asteroid impacts, triggered by a cosmic shift in the orbits of the gas giants, Jupiter and Saturn. Their gravitational dance disrupted the Kuiper Belt, flinging countless asteroids inward toward the rocky planets, Mercury, Venus, Earth, and the Moon. The Moon, still relatively young and orbiting just 86,000 miles from Earth, about a third of its current distance, was in the direct line of fire. Lacking an atmosphere to shield it, the lunar surface was battered relentlessly. Thousands of asteroids smashed into it, forming craters from half a mile to hundreds of miles wide. Some impacts were so intense they melted the crust, flooding massive basins with lava that cooled into the dark Maria we see today. It's a celestial canvas painted in fire and stone, but Earth did not escape unscathed. Though our planet has plate tectonics, erosion, and a recycling surface that wipes away ancient scars, scientists believe it suffered impacts as severe, if not worse, than those on the Moon. These collisions could have vaporized oceans, superheated the atmosphere, and sterilized entire regions. Life, if it had already taken root, would have faced extinction repeatedly. It was a time of cosmic violence that would shape the geological and biological history of our world. Some of the largest lunar craters, like the Imbrium Basin, span over 700 miles. These aren't mere dents in the Moon. They are records of titanic violence that released more energy than all nuclear weapons ever created. And while the Moon preserved these scars, Earth's surface quietly buried its own. Yet thanks to lunar geology, we can reconstruct what likely happened here on Earth during that same epoch. To better understand this shared history, scientists have studied lunar meteorites, pieces of the Moon knocked loose by impacts and eventually falling to Earth. These rare rocks, only about 30 have been discovered, tell a consistent story. A dramatic increase in impact events between 3.9 and 4.0 billion years ago. This bombardment likely struck both Earth and the Moon, seeding the inner solar system with craters, lava flows, and cataclysmic environmental change. Some of the ejecta from the Moon was so forcefully launched into space that it entered Earth's gravity and landed here. These are not just rocks, they are time machines. They contain geochemical clues older than any terrestrial sample. Ironically, the Moon, barren and lifeless, holds one of the most intact archives of Earth's earliest history. This realization led to an even more astonishing possibility. Could Earth rocks have landed on the Moon as well? After all, the impacts on Earth were often even larger than those on the Moon. The asteroid that likely caused the extinction of the dinosaurs, which struck Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula, was around 6 miles across. But some impacts during the Lunar Cataclysm were significantly bigger. One such event could have launched terrestrial material beyond Earth's atmosphere, fragments of our planet's early crust, possibly even bearing traces of early biology. These fragments would have arced through space and landed on the Moon, where they would be preserved indefinitely in the vacuum, frozen in time. Astrobiologist Guillermo Gonzalez estimates that more than 1,000 pounds of Earth rock could be scattered across every square mile of the lunar surface. And unlike Earth, where erosion, water, and volcanoes destroy ancient records, the Moon is geologically inactive. Once buried beneath layers of regolith, those fragments remain untouched, like fossils in a cosmic museum. If even a handful of those rocks contain signs of life, amino acids, simple cells, or organic molecules, they could revolutionize our understanding of Earth's biological origins. For now, none have been found, but future lunar missions may be able to retrieve and analyze these extraterrestrial Earth rocks. While science fiction often imagines the Moon as a dead, irrelevant world, it is anything but. Its surface has acted as a cosmic recording device, silently documenting the story of Earth's youth and the early solar system. Without it, we might never be able to piece together the events that led to life's emergence on our planet. The Moon's proximity during this chaotic era served another critical role. It absorbed many of the asteroid impacts that might otherwise have struck Earth. In a very real sense, the Moon became Earth's cosmic shield, taking blow after blow so that our fragile biosphere might someday flourish. Today, when we look up at the Moon and see its cratered face, we are not just seeing scars, we are seeing survival. Each mark is a reminder that Earth once danced through fire and death, and somehow emerged alive. The Moon's silent presence in our sky tells a story of destruction, yes, but also of protection, resilience, and the strange twists of cosmic luck that made life on Earth possible.